What is up, YouTube? We are back with another video, and as you can tell by the title, I'm going to talk about violence. Now, as a guy, violence is part of our culture, right? Violent movies are great, stuff like that. But what I don't like seeing is people literally being violent towards people, and nobody wants to talk about it in a way that they talk about it, but they don't really talk about it. They're confused. Violence is a very confusing thing, and I wanted to make a YouTube video about it. When I was thinking about and processing my video, I'm like, how am I going to make this? It's violence. How am I going to make it positive? How am I going to? And I probably didn't really do that great of a job for it, but I wanted to make it, and I want to do it, and here we go, right? The news, right? Do you ever just watch something on the news that's so messed up, so vile, so violent, and you're like, and how can another human do this to another human? Like they're the same on the inside, right? How can one man do this to another man or a woman, right? Or how can a woman do this to another man or a woman? But generally, more men commit more violent acts. We know this. But people, how can a perpetrator do something to a victim? They both bleed red, dude. They both bleed red. The part that I think people forget is that since they both bleed red and they're humans, I think the perpetrator, to be honest, this is my opinion, I think that most perpetrators felt pain either the same as their victims or worse than what their victims go through. Like, why would a person just want to beat up a person, abuse a person, kill a person if there wasn't pain involved? I don't understand why a human would want to do this to another human. But it exists, right? It happens, right? And the majority of violence, it's not just like, oh, it's not like they're all serial killers. It's not like they're all mass shooters. It's people, right? It's like drunk violence, wars, gang violence. People are killing people, hurting people for other reasons other than violence. They want something, whatever. But these people who are the perpetrators of that type of violence, they have empathy towards something. They have people in their life that they actually love and care about. But yet they do these violent things. Violence exists, right? And that's why I think it's pain, right? I don't understand people in this world who say that hatred and violence is black and love and peace is just white, right? To me, it's gray, right? Because if that was the case, it wouldn't be as bad, right? The hatred and violence that you would have would be mass shootings, serial killings. But no, you got all violence across all scales, right? Everybody knows what love is, right? Everybody knows that love is a person who cares about another person and loves a person. They would do something, anything for them. So therefore you repeat that by seeing that, oh, this person did something for me, so then I must do something good for them. That's what love is, right? But for some people, when love isn't that, right? For you, right? And the person that loves you doesn't express that love, and you're like, well, I know what love is, right? But this person, the people I'm supposed to love aren't giving me that type of love. So why would I go out into the world and give people that type of love when nobody gave me that? So then they turn the love into treating people like trash and think that's love, right? Or associate that as love, and it just builds and it builds until it becomes maybe violent. Not always, but maybe. I don't know why violence exists. I don't know how to end violence, right? I don't know why violence happens. What I do know is this. I know that violence comes from aggression and domination. That's kind of how it starts, right? And then you have lack of peace, and then you have too much pain on the perpetrator, and then you have lack of love, and then that's how violence, all those things come together, and it becomes violence because the people don't care anymore, right? Most people want peace, right? But what if our pieces are the peace that we have, they're all different, right? Like, I'm not saying let's have more love. I'm saying let's fix the love that we already have, right? Everybody has a concept of love, right? But it's either damaged or it's there. If it's there, it's fine, right? If it broke, don't fix it, right? But there's love that's there, and it just needs to be fixed, right? Let's fix that love. We don't need more of it. We need to fix it. We need to have empathy for the perpetrators of violence, right? That's fixing it. The love you have for yourself, right? Quit improving yourself, right? Or disproving yourself, or saying you don't have self-love, you have self-hatred, right? Right? And instead of trying to improve the things you hate about yourself, embrace it, right? Embrace who you are, right? Embrace violence. I'm not saying be more violent or accept violence. I'm asking you to accept and have empathy for people who are violent. People hurt people, they hurt. As in, a perpetrator was hurt, so then they don't know the difference and they hurt. You can't fix violence. You can't end it. But we can empathize for it, and maybe we can embrace it and lower the violence. I don't know how good I did on this video. I could have done complete trash. But I thought about violence the best way I could, and I know that you got to embrace it and empathize for the people who are violent. Let's figure out why, right? Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. I hope you liked this video. I know it wasn't 110%, but you know what? It was a tough one. I appreciate you all for watching. YouTube, peace.